Stephen Winter here. I'm an author of fantasy, science fiction, and mystery, as well as a shameless indie book promoter. This is my 34th promotion of the year, and this week I read The Scion Conspiracy by Mike Cahoon. You'll notice this is on my iPad. It's actually the first book that isn't a physical copy of the year. That's because this is slated for release on October 1st. Keep it on your radar. So this story is a high fantasy. It involves this political insurrection that's sort of sweeping through the lands to overtake this very old, very powerful, and very cruel political dynasty. There were two aspects of the story that I particularly enjoyed. The first was the world building was exceptional. You know, you're thinking Tolkien or Sanderson in scope with just that brilliant detail where there's no character left behind. You're never wondering as the reader where you are. And then, you know, sometimes that level of detail can bog down a story, but if the writing is done well, which it was here, it really elevates it. It really brings it to life. So the world building was exceptional. And then the second was the characters. I love morally gray, morally complex characters, and this story employs, you know, sort of a Game of Thrones shifting point of view where you just go from one character to the next. And I couldn't believe how much I went back and forth between who's the hero, wait, this is the villain, wait, this is the hero. And it was just so wonderfully well done. Game of Thrones, Sanderson, if these names and titles ring a bell, support a smaller author, pick up a copy of The Scion Conspiracy on October 1st. All right, until next time, I'm Stephen Winter, and peace and love and all that good stuff.